Hello, everyone, here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Lincoln Creek. Again, we're getting close to the end of Farming Simulator 19 here. We're still working on cultivating Field 11 here yet this episode, as well as planting Field 12. Almost done on Field 12 here. That's really close. I just threw a hired worker on it. Again, we had course play last episode. I'm hoping a hired worker can finish up enough to get the field done here, and then we can wrap up this contract. We'll see once. Otherwise, I might have to start course play back up and reset up the course and get him to pick up where he left off. He left off right up at the top of the headland here. He's busy turning around. But like I said, I think the hired worker can probably finish up that. We'll see once here. Again, the headland's already done. So, and then same thing over here as well. One 9570 RT was working on. Looks like the third headland when I saved the game and quit. So I just got a hired worker on this as well, and hopefully he'll be able to finish the job. We'll find out. And then last but not least, everyone, we got one more job going on here, and that is that's the 9620RX. Where's the combine? Okay, just a moment, everyone. Oh, okay, yeah, they're both together. That's where they are. Okay, John Deere X9, everyone, working on harvesting on Field 50. I'm like, where's the combine at here? I see the tractor, but where's the combine? So yes, there they are. And talk about a close fit there, everyone, with auto drive. Auto drive is like pulling up right next to that combine. It's really close, but so far really hasn't caused a problem yet. The only thing I've had issue with on this field has been the AI worker. A couple of spots in the field it quits and keeps saying it's being blocked by an object. I don't know what that object is, everyone. Like turning on the develop mode controls and stuff, I've not been able to locate anything. It doesn't appear to be anything there. But anyway, for some reason, it keeps getting stuck in various places on this field and saying it's being blocked. Whatever. Anyway, we'll let it go. It's almost done with that field too as well. In fact, how close are we? Field 52, 73%. Cultivating is, yeah, that figures 38%. We're not very far on that field yet. Field 12 is 88%, so we're really close on the sowing. Anyway, this episode, I figured maybe we'll get one more. Ooh, that is a big harvesting contract. Oh my goodness. Wow, we might just 67. Where is Field 67? Oh, right over there. That's a big field. That is it's not terribly far from where we're at. You know, I might just go ahead and accept that contract. I don't know. Again, we're almost to the end of Farming Simulator 19. I'm in like another episode or two here at the most, and we're going to wrap this series up, right? Because again, Farming Simulator 22 is like literally right around the corner. I think there might be 2 more Farming Simulator 19 episodes here. But again, it all depends exactly when Farming Simulator 22 comes out, right? So hard to say. But anyway, so yes. 1 or 2 more episodes, so we'll probably never actually get to that contract. But anyway, if we do, we got it. If not, oh well, we're not going to get to it. Where'd that sowing contract I was just looking at? There it is, Field 81, sowing. Cool if you could actually like group these by type, everyone, because I'm kind of like looking for the sowing that's literally the only other sowing contract, huh? Because there is a particular kit I wouldn't mind checking out here, everyone. So I guess that's what we're going to have to go. We're going to accept the contract on that then. And we kind of alluded to this last episode here. There's a planter and combination I'd like to check out. For that, I think we're going to need some. We're going to need some money. We are going to need some money. Again, we're not really playing legit at this point. As I said, we're to the end, everyone. So whatever we want to check out, whatever we want to look at, that is what we're going to do before we wrap it up here. So for tractors, Evan, I think there's one tractor I have in mind here. Someone mentioned this an episode or 2 back. They wouldn't mind seeing a big bud. I don't think they said which big bud. So, of course, I wonder if we're going to look at a big bud, the Big Bud 16V747, or the Big Bud 747. 1,100 horsepower. And, of course, that has the great big, is it 1400s? Yes, LSW 1400s on it. LSW 1400s on this tractor. Those are some big tires. Hopefully we can actually get this like down the road and stuff. We'll find out here. So there's the tractor, everyone. Now, what are we going to pull with this tractor? Well, obviously we're doing seeding. So we're going to need a seeder here. And for that seeder, everyone, definitely got to go with one of my all-time favorite seeders here in the game, and at least in Farming Simulator 19, the John Deere 1870 hoe drill. Oh, yes. And then, of course, the C850 cart to go with it. And I think we're gonna go all seed. So 29,953 liters of seed. Wheels, Firestones, huh? Firestones look kind of good. Can't change the options on those. Okay. Bigger and small, that's really the only options on those. Might just go with the Firestones then. I kind of like the looks of those myself. Numbers, no, I think we're good with numbers. Rear hitch, yes. I think that's that'll do it for that configuration. And then we looked at it here last episode just momentarily, everyone. We need to go over to, was it the fertilizer category? Crop protection, that's what it was, crop protection category. And I think it was like literally the last thing on the list. Nope, not quite. It was close to the end, I believe. There it is. The lizard, at least again, that's the brand name in the game. Not sure what it actually is in real life. Anyone happen to know what the brand name of this is in real life? Anyway, fertilizer cart, lizard, or oh, tracks. Oh my goodness, those are some mean looking tracks. Just saying. Well, it seems obvious we got to go with the tracks because I mean, and those are 3D tracks too. Oh my goodness. Yep, we're gonna check those out. Okay, color. Green hoses, huh? Okay. So you can paint the color. I kind of like the look of the black hoses. And if this was an option for John Deere green, Evan, I probably would go for it. And that might be John Deere yellow there, but I think that looked better John Deere green. So I think we're just going to maybe leave it that color. Ooh, okay. Ooh, there we go. I kind of like the looks of that, though. Yeah, we might go with that, Evan. I kind of like the look, like the looks of that. Okay, there we go. We're going to go buy that. Yep, $148,000. Okay, so how much money did we just spend there? Almost $2 million something, I think, again. Wait for that to disappear. Probably will disappear at the same time. Delivery cost, yeah, I can see that. 1.1 million. A new vehicle. I don't know if that counted the tractor or not. I'm not sure. Okay, let's get this all hooked up here. You know what? I think we're gonna have to do it. We're probably gonna have to hook. Whoa, hello, tank. Oops. We're gonna have to hook this up to the tank in the back here first. Because I was trying to back this up with the seeder to that tank. Yeah, that's a lot of pivoting axles there. Now, of course, again, we're doing this with an articulated tractor here. I'm like making it about as hard as possible on ourselves. Take them off just a little bit too far, to be honest, but we'll see once here. Yeah, we're off just a little bit too far. Okay, so try that one more time. We need to be angled just a little bit more. Or, well, I say try it one more time. We'll see once here. Got the advantage in the game here when I can kind of like get the bird's eye view here, right? Not something you can do in real life. Yet. Nope. Turn a little too sharp there. Come on, turn that back around. We're almost there. There we go. Okay. I think we're going to pull this out of the field here real quick here a minute. Straighten this out. And then we'll see if we can get the cedar portion connected to this. Wow. This is going to be like a long road train going on here. But I mean, that's just 2 pieces of this kit here so far. So all seeds in the front. Fertilizer, I'm assuming, goes in the back. And we'll take a closer look at that tank here in just a moment. Or maybe I should say tanks, because there's multiple tanks on that thing in the back. Okay, this actually is not too hard to back up. Not as hard as the Burgo seeder. It does not actually have a pivoting axle or a turning axle up front, does it? This is actually just solid. So yeah, that's actually fairly easy. That's like backing up a trailer essentially there with this seeder. Much, much easier to back up than the Burgo. Okay, I like that. So anyway, again, the seeder one, nothing particularly new here. This has been out for quite a while now. The John Deere Air seeder by Custom Modding, along with the back tank portion. And then this one is fairly new. I'd like to say, oh, what, maybe in the last month or two, this has been released. Again, this was, well, they've been kind of teasing this for quite a while, so we knew it was coming out. Everyone just a matter of when. And this goes behind the air seeder here for pulling liquid fertilizer, I guess. At least I'm assuming that's the idea behind it. And then, yeah, we got, wow, those are some meaty 3D tracks. Wow. Okay, then. Yeah, they look really, really aggressive here in the game for some reason. Also, that does not appear to be attached there. Interesting. Oh, that one is. Okay, that's probably what that's supposed to look. That one, however, doesn't quite look right. Oh, well, whatever. Not like you're going to see it from the cab of the tractor all the way back here. In fact, if you sit in the cab of the tractor, and I doubt you can even see that back there at all. I don't think so. I see something white back there, but I don't know if that's the... that actually might be the top of the tank back there. Okay, well, let's see if we can get this whole thing filled up here a minute. We need seeds in the front. Technically, everyone, all I need is seeds, because I don't really actually need fertilizer here for these contracts, I don't believe. Usually seed is all you need. And we'll see if we get this lined up here a minute. And what do we need to plant on this field? That is barley. Okay. There we go. Switch that over to barley, so make sure we get that before we forget. And then I don't think... Do I have liquid fertilizer down? I do have liquid fertilizer down. Okay, we'll just have to pull up alongside that here once we're done filling up on seed. Now, I'm not sure, everyone, with this being set up as one fill, if I just got to fill from here, if we got to switch tanks at some point. Looks like it's going to fill the entire thing, because I believe it was, what, 29,000 liters it said it held in seed. That's a lot of seed, everyone. 29,000 liters of seed. It's going to cost like a small fortune just to fill this thing. For those who don't know, by the way, typically on these air seeder carts, there's usually multiple tanks on the carts, and you can fill these tanks with any one of whatever products you have. So looks like the John Deere here probably has 3 tanks, I'm assuming, plus whatever. I'm not sure what this one up front is. So you got, actually looks like it's possibly 2 maybe in that little small portion. Not sure what that's supposed to be, but you got one tank here, smaller tank there, and a larger tank here. And again, when you can put whatever products you're putting down on the field in those tanks, presumably you're probably seen with it, and then whatever fertilizer you need as well. So that fill volume did not... no fill volume in there, is there? Either one of the tanks. Actually, none of the tanks. Oh, that's kind of weird. Okay, well, whatever. We'll just close the top on those. Nothing to see in there, everyone. Nothing to see. Okay, kind of weird. I'm not sure why the fill volumes won't be working. Now, can I get close enough to the liquid fertilizer here to fill it up? We're going to find out. Yes, we can. Okay, all right. Let that fill up here a minute, and then we're going to head off to field 81, which I did not even look where that field is located. And for all I know, it's probably opposite side of the map here, actually. Yeah, pretty much is, everyone, because we are up, where are we at here? Actually, not too far away here. I might just have auto drive down there, but then we can go ahead and take care of whatever other pieces of equipment need driving around here. And then, oh yeah, we're done filling here. So once we're down there, then we can start seeding. Probably going to take auto drive a minute to get down there. Trying to get lined up here on what I presume is an auto drive course running through here somewhere. Let's check. Yes, there is, and we're on the right side, right? Yes, we're on the right side. Okay. So we need to go to field 81. Just hit the power button, and away he should go, and he should take us down to field 81, presuming he doesn't hit anything on the way down there, which with this seeder might not be a real good, there might be a real good possibility that might happen. Something's really hitting the frame rate here. I wonder what's hitting the frame rate so hard. Well, probably not the tractor and the tank and all that stuff. It seems to be something right in this general area here. I mean, that's really... Oh, okay, I won. We were discussing this here, I think it was a couple episodes back, about objects underneath the map. Looked like this map author done a fairly decent job, but then, yeah, we definitely got some objects underneath the map here. Actually, looks like there's a couple of objects underneath the map. It's not too terrible, I guess, but still. Objects underneath the map that don't necessarily... Wow, that's hurting on the frame rate. Anyway, whatever. Not going to worry about it too much here. Let's go see what's how everyone else is doing here. Field 12. I think he's actually done. I think he's done, everyone. Let's go back to the screen here. Oh, no, wait, where is it? Ah, there it is. Okay. He is busy turning around yet. That is definitely one weird turn maneuver. Looks like he's been doing pretty good so far, though. And then over 9570 RT. Yeah, he's doing a real good job over there. Perfect. He should be able to, I would think, finish most of this field. We might just have to bring him up and like finish that top little corner there where it gets cut off. And where is, oh, the 96, yeah, don't know why when I thought I had this set up for the 9620 RX to get stuck behind the truck. That apparently did not happen. So, oh well. We'll just see if we get this pulled in here again like we did last time and hope that'll work. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, don't get out of the tractor. Whoops. Okay, pipe out. Let's see if we're roughly in the right spot here. Okay, well, that's unloading everyone. Let's go see if we can read a couple of comments here in a moment. Magnus was saying, if you're not going to do potatoes, can you do sugarcane harvest instead? Great videos always. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, thank you, Matt. Do sugar cane instead. Where's the fan button on this comment section here? There we go. Okay. Yeah. No sugar cane. No. Nope. No potatoes. No sugar cane. No sugar beets. What else am I missing here? That would be horrible. We're gonna have grapes in the next farming simulator. It looks like. By the way, oh, poplar. Yeah, no poplar either. So yeah, grapes, everyone. I know there's a lot of people looking forward to doing grapes. Do you folks realize doing grapes, that's going to be one bloody row at a time? And that doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun to me. Of course, everyone will have to check it out. We'll have to do it. We actually did this earlier in Farming Simulator 19. I don't know, maybe a year or so ago, everyone. We played on a map that had grapes on it. I forget the name of the map. Fun little map we played on there. And it was kind of fun. We had red and green grapes. Red and purple grapes? I'm not sure. I don't remember what color the grapes were. I think there were two different ones. So yeah, that was kind of cool. Tiki66 was saying I would vote for not converting fully to FS22 due to the content, so you can do some awesome things with the mini Great Farming Simulator 19 mods. Tiki66 makes a very interesting point, everyone. And that's kind of the way it always has been with each farming simulator. You kind of get to the end of the farming simulator period there, and you move on to the next one. The only problem is, everyone, the old game has so many great mods in it. At some point, even though you got to kind of move on, and we're probably going to move on once Farming Simulator 22 is out. And I'm going to tell you to drive back the field there. Hopefully, there we go. We'll see what's happening. No guarantee we might come back and check out Farming Simulator 19 at some point again. We'll see once how it goes with 22, but for the most part, I think we're probably going to stick with 22. Again, there's going to be a lot of new equipment in 22 to check out initially as well, so while we might not have mods, pretty sure everyone will have plenty of equipment to look at. It is... What is he? I don't know what he's doing. We're going to just unhire him. I'm pretty sure this field is done here at this point. Yes, field 12 is complete. Let's collect on that job. Probably didn't make, well, seeing as how we spent like $2 million probably buying the planter and the tractor. Yeah, we definitely didn't make any money on this field. Not yet, anyway. And I'm not sure if it's quite $2 million. I don't remember exactly how much we spent on this setup here. One tractor is probably about $500,000, and each one of these tanks and planters were probably about $500,000. So that was probably $1.5 million sitting right there on those. Keith was saying you went Canadian, eh? Yes, we went Canadian. Versta, I believe it's, yeah, that's a Canadian brand tractor. Don't see, at least around where I live, too many of these, everyone. I've seen like maybe 1 or 2 at the most. Versatile is definitely not very common around where I live. Okay, is our tractor down at 81 yet? Looks like it is. Okay, we can start planting with a big planter here now. We'll at least get some planting hopefully done here this episode, everyone. And then, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what will come back next episode, Robin. Next episode might be the last episode, or there might be one more after that. I'm not entirely sure yet. There might be one more after it. We'll see once here. Because, again, everyone, Farming Simulator 22 is not slated to come out until... Let's see, it's not slated to come out till Monday, right? Yeah, November 22nd, which I believe is Monday. So we might need a Farming Simulator 19 episode for Monday yet. Okay, let's get the kit folded out here. We'll get some GPS set up. We don't need auto drive open here. Well, I guess I can't bring up a mouse pointer to close it, can I? Well, we'll just do this instead then. Let's show lines. This is going to be, I believe, a 90-degree course. And then we need to auto width that, 76 feet. Oh, wow, look, actually, you know what? I thought we were lined up perfectly. We were really close there, and it jumped over a little bit. Okay. There we go, everyone. We are seeding. Doesn't seem to be using any fertilizer for some reason. That's actually worth mentioning. On our last contracting series, Evan, we had some comments on that, why it wasn't using any fertilizer. I know a lot of folks said, well, you probably have it set to buy fertilizer in the options, and probably, I don't remember on that previous map if we did or not, Evan. Very well possible we did. It is set to buy fertilizer on this one. But even as such, Evan, we are still not using fertilizer down here. That only applies to the hired worker when it comes to buying fertilizer. It should be using fertilizer if I'm doing it. And then if it is set to buy fertilizer, it should be charging us for the fertilizer it buys, which it doesn't do that either. So apparently somewhere when I've got, I don't know, maybe some sort of mod conflict or something is wrong somewhere. We're essentially getting free fertilizer. And I'm not going to complain at this point in the game, everyone. You know, if this was probably earlier in the game, I would probably try to figure out what or where, what's causing the issue, everyone. But yeah, Farming Simulator 22 is right around the corner, so we're not going to worry about it. Not yet, anyway. And probably not ever. Stacy was saying, oh, that is a different field. Or wait, yeah, okay, that is a different field. Just like a little line in between them there. And this field has a lot of weeds in it. A lot of weeds, apparently. We are definitely planting nice and quick with this setup here, though. Don't think the Big Bud 747 is having any trouble pulling this setup. I wouldn't think, anyway. Anyway, back to the comments here. Stacy was saying, Randy, where I live in Pennsylvania, trucks on the highway can go 80 miles per hour. And on the roads, the trucks can go up to 50 to 60 miles per hour. Okay, so yes, from what you're saying there, trucks can go 80 miles per hour on the highway. That's moving right along, everyone. At least around where I live, most of the highways, the speed limits for trucks is typically set at 65. I'm not sure how many trucks actually listen to that, because you're going down the road and you're doing 70, everyone in the truck's keeping up with you, so you know the truck's going faster than 65 miles an hour. Tommy was saying back when the Burgo DLC came out, I checked their website about the big seeder. Basically, each of the lids is its own compartment, and you can have many different products in it. But since Farming Simulator doesn't simulate that, it just does 2. He said that assembly is over 83 tons, by the way. And if you use the big bud on that setup, which is what we're doing here, by the way, it'll probably put you over 100 tons. Now, of course, he's talking about the Burgo seeder. You know what? I think we might just fold this seeder up. Some of that might be easier trying to get around this pole. You gonna fold? Oh, yep. Okay, it is folding. We just gotta wait a minute. Just so we can clear this pole. There's no way I'm gonna be able to background it. There we go. Well, I might be able to background it, but I think it's a lot easier just to fold it up. Go around it. This field definitely is not big enough for a seeder of this size. There we go. Back in business. But yeah, like Tommy was saying, everyone, typically when it comes to these carts that go behind the air seeders, just looking at here, it looks like the John Deere has 3 big main tanks, or well, 2 main tanks and a little one in between. And again, when you can put whatever product you need to apply to the field in those tanks, again, typically seed and your fertilizers. And yes, Evan, I said fertilizers because sometimes you could be putting multiple types of fertilizer down on a field when you're planting. Oh, I just noticed that when the hoses on the back of the tank are not like actually hooked up to the cart, are they? That's rather interesting. I wonder if we missed like some sort of option or something we got to turn on to have them hooked up. Or maybe that's not even just like an option in the game. I'm not sure. Maybe you can't even hook hoses to the back implement like that. Not sure. Assume you'd be able to, but maybe not. I mean, these hoses here are obviously hooked together. Country Wolf was saying, I've heard FS22 will have auto drive horseplay built in for all platforms. And yeah, according to what I'm reading here, that sounds like will be built into the game, so that's rather interesting. We'll actually have built-in auto drive and horseplay for all platforms. I wonder if it'll actually be auto drive and horseplay, if it's going to be some sort of giant's concoction of a mod. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully it's not horseplay, everyone. I feel sorry for any console users that have to use horseplay. Horrible mod. Horrible mod. Used to be a really good mod. Now, for those who remember, I used to use horseplay and sing its praises all the time, but unfortunately, it's kind of it's really degraded over the last couple of years, quite severely, I would say. I know some folks have said it's gotten better in the last couple of updates, and that could be, everyone, but unfortunately, it's kind of burned itself out here with how many problems it's had over the past, year or 2, 3. Farming Simulator 15, I would say, was probably the last good horseplay, to be honest. That one, 17, it started going downhill, and then, yeah, Farming Simulator 19 was just absolute junk for horseplay. Looking at the time, it looks like it's time to unfortunately wrap up this episode here already. So with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And let me know too, what do you folks think about having built-in horseplay and auto drive in a farming simulator? Apparently, that's what folks are saying in the comments anyway, so that should be interesting. That should be really, really interesting. So yeah, let me know what you folks think on that one. Leave that down in the comments. I'm kind of curious. I'll have to maybe look into that one some more myself. So again, with that, thanks for watching. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And don't forget, if you'd like to join us in on the RDAllen multiplayer servers, that information also down below. Just please join us in on the RDAllen TeamSpeak server. Again, the RDAllen TeamSpeak server information is down below in the description.